So today's little journey is just to a little place which we've never actually been to before. Well, not for a long time anyway. It is here, and it's called Heaton Park. So we're going to have a look and see what's around Heaton Park and see if there's anything decent we can get the drone up. And today I've actually brought the batteries, so yay for me. And hopefully then we can get the drone up and have a look and see what's about. But we'll have a little wander about first and see what's here. This is Heaton Park, so come with us and enjoy the pleasures of Heaton Park.
Scroll over and be like, oh, we can do very well with the chest.
And then here there is like a little children's park as well, which is nice. And then over there is a Sambuca's. There's a big log, look at that. It's a really big log. So this here, it says there's improvement works going on. Latest biodiversity improvements as part of our Beelines North East project. And there's some pretty cool trees, look. It says there, 18th and 19th century coal mining. For almost 150 years, Heaton had some of the most technological advanced coal mines in the world. Some remains can still be seen beyond the play area. So there you go. So this is Friends of Heaton and Armstrong Parks. Now there is something called the Heaton Windmill, which is up here. There's a sign for it there, as you can see up there, there's a sign that says Heaton Windmill. So we're going to go up the track now. Which way is it? Is it this way or is it that way? Let's go up the top way. We're going to see if we can find Heaton Windmill anyway, because it sounds like it might be quite fun. And see if we can get the drone around it and see. Might be at the top of this hill here, look. Who knows? And we found it. There. Not much of a windmill, is it? Still.
Not much left of it.
We'll have a look at it anyway now we're here. We walked up that hill, so we might as well go and look at it. I don't know where the windmill bit is that spins round. Must have fell off. What it said was, the miller's work was highly skilled and he was a valued member of the community. For centuries, wind and water were used to power a variety of mills and they played an important part in the economy. Windmills built from stone and brick and topped with a wooden cap for the sails were once common on Tyneside. Gradually mills declined as bigger mills powered by steam engines appeared. By 1844 this mill was in a ruin and the surrounding countryside was beginning to change. The farms disappeared to make way for more housing for shipyards and factory workers. So it did used to be a windmill anyway, because there's a picture of it there, look. And now it just looks a little bit sorry for itself. It's just a bit of a shell of what it used to be. So Wimbledon's on and we've come to watch this tennis instead. It's not quite as good, but it's free. So following all the fun of the drone and the windmill, we are now going to come this way and see if we can find Armstrong Park. So we're going to go down this way, I think, down here, and see where this takes us. Because we've seen some tennis, we've seen a windmill, all this, and we've only been here 10 minutes, and we've got the drone up. It's been good fun so far. So let's see where this takes us and see where we are. I think the River Ouse is actually around about here somewhere. So if we can get close enough to it and there's no trees, I might get the drone around the River Ouse as well. That'd be good, wouldn't it? So we found something quite interesting here. Up in the tree, look at this, look. There's some things just there, boots and shoes. People have just hung them in the tree. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Looks like there's a bridge here. Not quite sure what it's a bridge over. The river would have gone down there and down there. That's interesting, isn't it? Now we're going to come down these little steps here and see where these take us. I don't think we're going to be able to get the drone up though. There's far too many trees and then it's far too dangerous. I think there's more to this place than we know. Little gate there, look. Little gateway. Not quite sure what it's from. And this looks like it might well be the River Ouse. And now we're going to come this way and see where this takes us. I've got a feeling this might be Jesmond Dean, the corner of it, but I'm not really sure. We'll find out soon enough. So we're just walking in the countryside, not really sure where we're going, but it's all good fun. This is where we are. In the countryside, which is nice, isn't it? Bit of countryside walking. What more can you want on a Wednesday afternoon in the summer in the northeast? It's great, and yeah, it's what life's about, isn't it? Off work, countryside walks. What more do you want in life? Great stuff. So we're going to go in this one again and see if it gets us back to where we want to go over the other side, because we want to go and find this palace. There's a palace apparently. Could be another place to get the drone up if it's going to be safe. So we'll see. Anyway, this is getting back into there. As you can see, Heaton Park. And we're back over this side now. We're back over the right side of the river. And now we're going to go up these freaky steps. This tree, that's pretty cool, isn't it? So once again you get a board with some information on now what's now Sambuca's used to be Heaton Hall, and it was part of the Hall's estate to create this park. And a bowling green and croquet ground replaced the old walled garden, but the pear tree remained. And of course there's a pear tree just behind us there, what's left of it, looking over the park and the hall. And it just does say as well on there, it says that the newly named Heaton Park was given to the people of the city in June 1879, so quite a long time ago. So we found a sign. It looks like it might help us to where we need to be. It says there, King John's Palace is this way. So we're going to go this way and find King John's Palace. Now, bearing in mind, Heaton Hall is now a Sambuca, so King John's Palace is bound to be a McDonald's or something like that now, isn't it? So let's see when we get there, because that's what I'm expecting. Or maybe a Costa Coffee, probably actually, or a Turkish barber, or a Greggs or a Turkish barber. That's what we reckon it's going to be. It's going to be one of those things, isn't it? Probably a Greg's actually. I think Greg's his favourite. So we'll see what is at what's it, King John's Palace. And there is King John's Palace. I think the drone needs to come up here as well. Wow, that is nice. This is it. It was built before 1267, probably abandoned by the 17th century. Little known of its history, given to Newcastle in 1879 as part of the Armstrong's Park. Repairs in 1897, directed by W.H. Knowles, architect. So once again you get another information board. It says here, these are the ruins of the manor house that Adam of Jesmond, Sheriff of Newcastle, built around 1260. Despite its name, King John never visited the house. He died 50 years before it was built. However, Adam was friend and protector to Edward, King John's grandson. And that's what it sort of looked like when it was kind of a castle or a palace. There's not much of it remaining now. It says the palace is also known as the Camera of Adam. The main chamber of the house on the first floor was called the Camera. This was where Adam would have held feasts and entertained his guests. And now we've got a camera that can take a picture of it. So this has been Heaton Park and Armstrong Park. We've seen Heaton Hall, which is now Sambuca's. We've seen King John's Palace, which is really cool. And we've seen Heaton Windmill. And hopefully we've got some great drone footage as well for you. I hope you've enjoyed our little trip around this rather nice park with its great history. And I hope you've learnt something today like we have. And so if you have done and you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well, because we're near 100 subscribers. So hopefully this video might take us over the 100 subscriber mark. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Because it's basically just me walking around talking. So, you know, if you enjoy that kind of stuff, then that's great. So please think about subscribing, and so give us a like, and we'll be back soon on another day out, another football match, another grassroots football journey coming soon. I haven't had time to do one of them lately, but I'll get another one done very soon. And just loads of other stuff. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed this. Heaton Park, it's been fun and educational, and some great drone stuff as well. So yeah, so that's it for now then. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.